Good morning, Faith and Fitness team. Kim asked me to speak with everybody this morning to just share a little nugget to get your day started. And I thought I'd start with a psalm of praise. So if you open your Bibles or if you just listen to Psalm 136, I'm going to share the first few verses and then come back to it for just a couple of minutes this morning. So Psalm 136 says, "Give thanks to the Lord, for he is good, for his steadfast love endures forever. Give thanks to the God of gods, for his steadfast love endures forever. Give thanks to the Lord of lords, for his steadfast love endures forever." And then verse 4 starts and says, "To him who alone does great wonders, for his steadfast love endures forever." I'm going to stop there and just say how important it is to remember the God who has brought you to where you are right now. Regardless of your fitness goals, regardless of your New Year's resolutions, regardless of how things look in this present moment, remember the God who has brought you to where you are. And this psalm really drives that point home, because as it goes through each verse, you see it reminding the singer, reminding the people as they heard this song in the synagogue, that God had done amazing things, that his steadfast love endures forever. And that gives us that, reminds us to have faith in our God who takes care of us, who gives us the strength to go through that one more rep, who gives us the power to push away from the table, and who gives us the grace to continue on each and every day despite the fact that we will make mistakes. So remember, as I continue reading this, that his steadfast love endures forever. And as you go through today, and as you stand and as you eat your meals and as you talk with your friends and as you begin to make the changes that this 21 days, this 30 days of goals, this faith and fitness goal, or 21 days of fasting, or whatever it is you do at the beginning of the year, remember that God's steadfast love endures forever. Verse 5, "To him who by understanding made the heavens, for his steadfast love endures forever. To him who spread out the earth above the water, for his steadfast love endures forever. To him who made the great lights, for his great steadfast love endures forever. The sun to rule over the day, for his steadfast love endures forever. The moon and stars to rule over the night, for his steadfast love endures forever. To him who struck down the firstborn of Egypt, for his steadfast love endures forever, and brought Israel out from among them, for his steadfast love endures forever. With a strong hand and an outstretched arm, for his steadfast love endures forever. To him who divided the Red Sea in two, to him, for his steadfast love endures forever, and made Israel pass through the midst of it, for his steadfast love endures forever. But overthrew Pharaoh and his host in the Red Sea, for his steadfast love endures forever. To him who led his people through the wilderness, for his steadfast love endures forever." And I'm going to stop there at verse 16 and say, remember the things that God has brought you through. Remember the places that seemed so dry and so impassable, and then you found yourself on the other side of it. Remember those moments, however small or large they might be, that God's steadfast love saw you through it, because if he saw you through it then, he will continue to see you through it now. Remember him every moment. Remember him with every breath, for his steadfast love endures forever. And then I'll leave you with the last verse of Psalm 136. "Give thanks to the God of heaven, for his steadfast love endures forever." Be blessed today, Faith and Fitness team. You can do it.